Hi friends, it's Sarah, the owner and maker behind Multifarious Nature. Thank you so much for joining me today for our final Vlogmas of 2025. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you had a wonderful Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. And we're going to get right into it. So welcome if you're new. If you are new and you like, well, this is not my usual content, but if you like knitting, fiber content, anything to do with woolly goodness, definitely make sure you hit the subscribe button and do like the video if you enjoy it. I do always appreciate that. It helps me a lot and to reach others that are like you that enjoy this kind of content. If you also hit the bell, you'll be notified when new videos are posted. So I hope you will partake. I hope you also have something either cozy or cool to drink, depending on where you're at. We have a very rainy day here in Michigan right now. And I am partaking in a wonderful peppermint latte. It's a fun holiday blend that I picked up from the store, and it's just a little treat. I don't normally have those because they're quite sweet, but it's fun. So enjoying that in a little mug here, and we'll talk about a little bit of holiday fun, handmade gift ideas. I know it's after the fact, but I still thought it'd be fun to share because it might be something you could make either to give as a gift for just because, or if it's someone's birthday, they're just it's something fun. So definitely stick around. I'll be talking about that after we talk about Advent, end of things, and then works in progress. So for Advent, I am doing a kind of a dual spin along. So I'm doing the jaunty along with Andrea Mowry of Joy Renee Knits, and I am spinning up my Advent, the Multifarious Nature Advent. And I'm going to be using it in this. I know I talked about this last week, but I just kind of want to reiterate because I'm now participating in something else that kind of can happen at the same time, of course. So I did finish plying up my Jacob. This is incredible. Oh, I love this spin. Molly is the name of the Jacob sheep that this fleece came from. I'm going to show you. It's beautifully variegated. I just realized my light isn't on. Sorry about that. Turn that on here so you'll see better. I started recording and then I had to stop. So sorry about that. Anyway, here we go. So this is very tonal looking. It is black and white wool blended. Jacob sheep are, for the most part, white and black hairs, wool hairs. And so when you blend it, it's like blending the two pure colors together. So you can get amazing variegated or varieties of grays if you do that. And it's really cool because every single bat is unique. Some might have more black in it, some might have more white. And so we'll all have our own unique Jacob blend. I did 2 plies, and it's a nice gray. And it's really beautiful because that gradation going on gives it this beautiful dimension. I mean, it looks fascinating. So that one is my day 4. And then I'm currently spinning up my Clun Forest. I'm actually plying it right now. And the process of working on this Advent now has shifted to the Dashel all the way. It is a fun thing that Mellyknits does as a way to help, like, the week between Christmas and New Year's, that amount of time. It's kind of a downtime. People tend to want to relax and that kind of thing. And it's a perfect time to maybe try to get some things done before the new year. And so she really promotes like working on projects that have been sitting and also working on fiber that might be sitting in your stash. And that's why it's part of like the Stash Dashers kind of thing. And so I'm going to participate in that this year. I'm really glad I was able to. You can still join and participate. You just won't be, I think, entered to get prizes. She does prizes every day, but I think you would have had to sign up prior to today when you see this. So, well, today is Friday, but Saturday for sure would need to have been signed up already. But hopefully you are if you wanted to. Otherwise, do what I did and kind of pay attention for next year because now I was able to actually partake. So what I'm doing is going from stash. So my Advent is part of my stash. I am spinning along with that, and then I am going to ply it all up. This is that Layer of the Llama It is A Hint of the Holidays colorway, and I'm going to be using that one with my Advent to make the jaunty. I'm really excited. I think it's beautiful. It does make me think of the holidays. It's very like nostalgic Christmas trees, how that feels to me. So I'm going to put that together with that Advent and then have a really fun jaunty, and it'll be like striped, and varying stripe widths, because I'm going to use all up each mini skein and then add more of the Hint of the Holidays, and we'll go from there. So you'll see what I mean, like, because as it gets wider, the stripes will get narrower, as it would, and it's going to be really fascinating, really neat. And so that's part of the dash along. I think it's dash along. Yeah, I'm not 100% on that. Look up Mellyknits on Instagram, and she's going to be sharing really cool inspiration photos from folks that are participating throughout the next couple days. So it's just a lot of fun. It's even fun to just follow. I followed last year because I loved the inspiration, different patterns, seeing different wool blends, different dyers that dye fiber. It was just really neat, and different patterns, like seeing different pattern makers works. So that's really, really fun. So I hope that you will sign up for that if you're interested, if it sounds appealing. And now we're going to talk about works in progress. So, work in progress, almost work finished. It is almost done. Like, I mean, I could wear it as is right now, but I'm not. So this is my Weekender crew neck by Andrea Mowry of Drea Renee Knits. I know a theme. I really enjoy her work. So this is using plutolopi in burnt orange colorway, and then I'm holding it double with Old Mill yarns. Beautiful dark brown. It's an alpaca merino blend, and it's basically cobweb weight, and it just creates a really beautiful heathered look, like a heathered look. So the main part of the body is the wrong side. So you're just knitting it inside out in the beginning. And then the back does have some really nice short row shaping, so it really fits nicely. I have to say, this is one of my better fitting sweaters. It's really nice. And then there's a drop sleeve. So I did knit both sleeves now, have been bound off. Those are both done. I tried it on. Fits amazingly, and I know once it's black, it's going to fit even better. So it fits just right now, and I feel like once it gets blacked, it'll have just a little bit more room, which will just be excellent. So the one thing I still have to do, one is black it, and then the next thing is create the pockets. So there's going to be 2 pockets, one on either side of the front. It's super cute, and I don't have the photo here, I don't think, to show you guys. Yeah, otherwise I would, but it's just really cute. Check it out on Ravelry. I always include the link to the patterns below. And it was such a joy to knit. I knit the Weekender, and I really enjoyed it. This is so fun because I really like the fit of the collar. I like the crew neck collar so much more than the sailor collar of the Weekender. It fits better. I like having a more of a drop scoop in the front versus something that's like up like this. I just don't think it's as flattering on me, but I really do like this. So I worked on that quite a bit, and basically I'm almost done. So I'm going to work on those pockets, and that'll be something else I guess I will be doing for the Dashel all the way. I think that's what it's called. I don't think it's the Dashel along. I think it's Dashel all the way. But anyway. Okay. I have an acquisition that came in the mail. I think it was a week or 2 ago. So I really hope that everybody's gotten this already. If you did not get this yet and you ordered it, please don't watch this portion. Kind of skip ahead because I don't want to ruin it for you. But I got my fossil fibers, and it is the fiber date, and she has it's like every other month, and I did 3 months worth. So I got October, December, and then it'll be February will be the next one. And it's perfect because it gives you time that you could spin it up as well. I for sure made bats of my other one, but I haven't spun it yet. This one's going to be interesting. So it's Unknown of F. Jensen Livestock. It's 2 ounces. And it's a Lincoln long wool. And then there's a BFL Coopworth Teeswater Cross in here. So I'm going to show you guys what I've got in here. So we do get mix-ins as well. So there are 2 mix-ins. And then there's the, like, sorry for the crinkling, I know that gets loud. And then there's the primary ones. So this is the Lincoln long wool. I think it's Lincoln long wool. Yeah, Lincoln long wool. Which I have worked with Lincoln long wool because of Mellyknits. And this is definitely a more coarse Lincoln long wool. Just like you can tell the fiber has a higher micron count. It's still going to be really nice. It has beautiful luster to it. So that is the main base color. And then we are very much December. This is very much December. I love it so much. Here is more Lincoln long wool. So it looks like we have two different greens going on here. So we've got kind of this bright Grinch green, and then we have the cooler, more of like a balsam fir type green on there. That, and then we have this beauty, which this must be the blend. That is a Coopworth BFL Teeswater Cross, and it's really fascinating. And it's kind of a swampy green. I always call it like a swampy green. Just actually a really fun green. And that is the other one. So it'll be interesting to try to blend this and not have it be like totally blended. I like having some of it separated. So we'll see how I want to blend it. And then we have the mix-ins. So we have, I think it says mint fiber. Mint fiber. Fascinating. I think it says mint fiber. Ooh, it is really, really soft. So mint fiber, this one. Very shiny, super soft, nice, warm, creamy color. And then she always gives you like way more than you would probably put in your bat. And then mulberry silk. Oh, and it's dyed. There we go. Again, that like swampy. I love that green. It's really fun. Mulberry silk. So you got the nice shine to it. Beautiful. All right. Well, that's going to be fun. A lot of greens. Definitely Christmassy looking. So that'll be a lot of fun. I'm excited to mess with that. Definitely be on the lookout. The last bat that I did not record. So I might record. The thing is so when I make these blends, when I put it on the drum carder, it's involved because I'm trying something new, and then I kind of ebb and flow based on that. Like I may have to switch things up. I may have to change what I'm doing, and it would be probably a long video. And I think I can record, 40 minutes now. I discovered that, not meaning to, but I don't know if it would be longer than that. And that's the thing. So I think what I'll do is just make the bats, and maybe I'll try to take photos to share with you guys, but doing a video of that, it just takes so long. It's not like I'm blending 2 different fibers together or something. I'm doing color on top of that, and so it really takes a while. It's fascinating, but it takes a while. So I don't know if that's something I have the technical support for right now, but maybe in the future, we'll see. Anyway, so that's kind of an acquisition. And now we'll talk about like holiday crafts thing, because that's fun and it's that time of year. So this would be a really fun gift for yourself, even this time of year being cold here. My skin gets so dry, so dry. So something I decided to try is tallow balm. So that's using beef tallow, and there's a little small business in the area that makes some, and it smells amazing. It had like vanilla in it. It smells like a vanilla sugar cookie. I talked about this in a past video. I think it was my first or second week of Vlogmas, so definitely check on that. And I have a link to their website. But you can make your own. Now, will it necessarily smell like theirs? Maybe you could buy vanilla essential oils. I don't know. I made one, and I just put it in little containers like this. You can get it from my local grocery store, sells these. They're 2-ounce jars. It's plastic. It's totally fine. Once you whip it, it won't be as hot. I'll include a link to how to make it. So here's the thing. So I got beef suet from my local, I would say butcher, but it's not the butcher. It's a dairy farm. So they sell beef, and then they also sell their dairy products like milk, ice cream, things like that. And they have suet, beef suet. So it's it's fat from a certain part of the cow. And the thing is that it is like, that's what it is. It's literally the fat, and you have to then render it, and then you need to clarify it. And I clarified it, but I didn't clarify it, I think, enough. It's still okay, but the recipe I followed, I think, was more for those that have bought fat that might already be semi kind of clarified. I don't know. Because I watched another video, and they basically do the meltdown process multiple times to get rid of the beefy smell. It's not beefy. I have it on my hands. It's not beefy, but it's different. So I put peppermint oil in it, and it's all right. And I put like a touch of frankincense in there as well. And but it's just, I don't know. It just has a unique scent to it. It's a little different still. So I still have to tweak and figure that out. But the moisturization factor, it is there. So my hands are so moisturized. The cool part is beef tallow is, it's like, it's very friendly for your skin if you don't have an allergy to beef. But it's very much like similar to our oil makeup. And so when you put that on your hands, it doesn't take long before it soaks in and moisturizes your hands. So it's really nice. It's really, really nice. I like to use it at night too, so it really moisturizes well because I'm sleeping. I've used it on my face, and it doesn't bother me. And really, I asked my husband, because I was like, okay, does this smell funny? Because when I smelled it in the tub, it does have like a smelliness to it. But as it soaks and is like on your skin, does it still smell that way? And he said it only smelled a little different when he got like right up next to my face. Like literally put his nose like on my face. He's like, then he said it was like, there's just something there. So but that was kind of right after using it. So it's just one of those things. I think I just need to render it more, which means you get more of the impurities out so it doesn't smell, if that makes sense. But for a gift, this is really fun. So you do not have to buy jars like this if you don't want to. If you are a canner, I can a lot of things. And so I have an abundance of glass jars. You can use those. I love what's the brand? Like ball jars. They don't have to be ball jar, but you know what I mean. They're glass. And I get these really small ones. They're like the perfect size, and it's a decent amount. Like this will last a while because you don't need much. Like I showed you in the other video, you just use a little and it goes a long way. And then I just use the stickers that are removable with water for like canning, and I put tallow balm on there, and I just write that on there. And there you go. There's your gift. It's really cute, and it looks really nice. And then you've got it all to look for. And to get it in here so it doesn't make a gosh awful mess, because it will make a big mess, I just used a little Ziploc bag, cut the corner, and then piped it in. And it makes it look really nice. So there's a fun gift, not only for others, but for yourself. And it's extremely moisturizing if you're looking for something to get your hands. And when we work with our hands need care. So this is definitely something that I'm going to try to keep near. And this is not lanolin. So if you are someone who's more sensitive to lanolin, this is a different moisturization option. Okay. I think that's it as far as like holiday end of things. So we also did our Christmas celebration yesterday with my husband's side of the family, and then we'll be doing Christmas this weekend with my side of the family. So it'll just be really fun to see everybody. And ate way too much food. It's like no matter how hard you try with the holidays, it's just you have a little of a lot of things becomes a lot of food. So I'm recovering from the food coma from yesterday, and then I'm going to get a food coma again tomorrow because I just know that's what's going to happen. It always happens. It's just going to be a weekend full of food coma. I mean, one thing that we did holiday oriented too that I wanted to talk about, it's really fun and it's a nice thing to do that my mom always did growing up. And I guess I never really understood part of it, but, so she would make baked goods for like all of our neighbors that we were close to. And she'd put together these little plates of varying, I mean, she'd make so many different kinds of cookies and caramels and I mean, everything. And then you'd put them on these plates and then she would deliver it to the neighbors. And when we got old enough, then she would recruit us to go deliver it to the neighbors, which was really fun. And so now I kind of started doing that the last couple years here. And my husband and I will go and we deliver some baked goods that I've made for our neighbors. And we made caramels as well. So we did that too. And scotcheroos. And what else did I make? Gingerbread cookies. And chocolate chip cookies. Made those too. And I think that was everything. And then I just put some chocolates, like little Hershey Kisses and stuff in a little bag for our neighbors too. But what's really special about that is that we live not really close to our neighbors. I mean, we're close, but not. My neighbor puts it perfectly. She said we're close for our neighbors. Like we keep in touch with them and we're friendly to them and they're friendly to us and they're great neighbors. But we don't live right next door. Like we may live a couple acres from them. You know what I mean? Like, so you could see their house, but they're not right next door. And it's really nice because by going around and doing that, one, I mean, it's a nice gesture. I'm sure they really enjoy it and it makes us feel good doing that, but it's a really good time to get in touch with them and, check in on them, see how they're doing and that kind of thing. And they can also in turn see how you're doing. So it's a really nice thing to do this time of year. And of course, with Christmas, it's nice to help those around you. So I don't know. It's a tradition that my mom started for me. And I want to kind of continue that because I can see the extra layer of, I call it magic, but like the beauty behind that, where you're actually not only doing a kind gesture for someone, but you're actually checking in on them. And it's a perfect excuse to like check in on your neighbors, see how they're doing by giving them something sweet and nice like that. So that's something that we do. Past couple of years, we've been doing that. And growing up, I helped with that too. So that's a really, really fun thing to do during the holidays. And I would challenge you if you're up for it, because it does take a lot of time. One thing being a full-time working person outside of our home. I do not work from home. So adds another layer to your availability, but you could a lot of cookies, like most cookies you can freeze. So if you make them on the weekends and then freeze it leading up to Christmas, then you can put little plates together and they'll still taste really good, but they were frozen. And that's just something, just like a tip for busy people, because I totally understand. And caramels, those are they're very resilient. The homemade caramels, they're a little time consuming to hand wrap, but they're so good. And I do the honey caramels, and I don't think I included a link to those. I did probably last year, but I'll include a link to that again below in case you ever want to try to make them, because they are so good. Everybody that has had them really has just raved about them. I love them. This time of year, I feel like honey is like so nice. It's just, if you don't feel well, honey is just the key. So yes, so I guess there's that, and I'm trying to think of anything else. I just hope that you are making, I hope you're having fun doing something that brings you joy. I hope you are making, in whatever capacity that is, be it baking, because that's a form of making, knitting, crochet, weaving, woodworking, whatever it is that you enjoy that's making. I hope that you're able to do that, even if it's just for a little bit of time, because as it is, especially if you have little ones running around, I'm sure it is really hard to get that time to yourself. So I hope you're able to get a little bit of time to do that. And yeah, I think that is it for this week. I think that is the end of our Vlogmas. I hope you enjoyed. I do not do fancy videos with fun editing and everything and beautiful musical backgrounds and fun actual video, like vlogs, walking around markets and things like that. I wish, to an extent, I wish I did that, but then I don't do the editing. It's not that I wouldn't like to learn how to do that. I just don't currently have the capacity to do that. So that is a skill, and some people are just incredibly skilled in that area, and I enjoy their videos. But then I think there's also a place for those that, like myself, that just record what we're doing. We do not edit. If we mess up, it's there. And I know Andrea Mowry of Drea Renee Knits has I'll Knit If I Want To, and she does the same type of thing where, you know, she just sits in front of her camera and records, and that's what I do. It's very low tech. The fanciest that I've got is now I have a newer camera that I'm using, but that's about it. And I have a light, like a ring light, but I do keep it pretty low key, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope you're here for it, and we'll keep up the making magic. I'm going to be spinning. I still have my Mellyknits Advent spin. Have not done that yet. I will be probably doing that more towards New Year's here, starting to spin that up as well. But I really wanted to get my Advent spun first. But I'm excited for all the making possibilities and all that entails. But I hope you guys have a wonderful New Year celebration, and I hope this little chunk of time between Christmas and New Year, I hope you're able to rest, because that is something that I think many of us just really need, is rest. I'm speaking for myself. I really need rest. I feel like this year has just, on a personal level, from personal things that have gone on, it's just been a lot, and I need to rest. Mentally, physically, I am okay. I want to say that. I am okay. It's just, there's just been a lot. For those of you that have been following us, this is kind of our life update end of things, I guess. Life has just, it's been hard. And we're waiting on our adoption journey, which is hard. Waiting is so hard. And our loss journey that we've gone through has just been a lot. And it's just really weighing on me this year quite a bit. Just to be very honest with you guys. And not get emotional. I am not going to get emotional. I'm getting emotional, but I'm not going to. I promise I'm trying not to. But I do think it's important to be very honest with you, is that even though I like to make, I like to share the exciting things and the beauty of wool and all the magic of it and the positive, and have it be a nice positive place. This is a positive thing that I'm talking about, but it comes from loss and it comes from pain. And it's that, there is beauty in pain, and I look at the world so differently because of what I've gone through. And so, it's just been a lot though on me physically, and it's exhausting. So I just wanted to be very transparent about that. It's just, it's been a rough year from that standpoint, and everything's okay. Everything will be okay. And it's just, I just need time to rest. So I hope that you are resting. I wasn't sure if I would record this video, but I really wanted to wrap up Vlogmas. I really wanted to do that. And does not, this is something I enjoy doing. So I really wanted to do that. Just to share with you guys a little bit of what I've been up to, what I'm looking forward to doing, and some of the things that maybe you want to participate in, like the jaunty along or the dash all the way. You know, I hope that you guys are taking time to just be present in the moment, and again, rest and give yourself grace, because we just aren't meant to truck along constantly. I think we really need to rest. And this time of year, I think your body's like, hey, it's time to hibernate. It's time to go inside versus the go, go, go mentality. So yeah, I looked forward to and enjoyed the Vlogmas, spending it with you guys. And I hope if you enjoy the fiber end of things that you'll continue to follow along and see what I'm up to. I have lots of exciting things planned for Multifarious Nature. I love it so much. It's such a labor of love. But as I've mentioned, my free time is just like, and so my Fridays are spent usually dyeing yarn, working with the wool, making bats. And at the moment I am on holiday because it's the day after Christmas. So I am taking a holiday from the standpoint of actually making bats and everything. But I am recording this Vlogmas to spend time with you all. So I look forward to seeing you in the new year and catching up with you then. Take care. Bye.